On guys, Coach Chrispect here. I am just on the road playing with my OCTOPUS tripod. I got a video coming out on this thing. If you're interested in a device that will help you make great videos that you can mount anywhere, you can mount it on a skateboard, on a scooter, on a bicycle, on a tree, on your bumper, on your tail hitch. You can mount it on here. I got on my passenger's handrest or his grip rest or whatever you call that. You could put it on the headrest. You could put it on the rearview mirror. It's a great device. So I'm just playing around with it, getting used to filming different angles. I call this the passenger angle. So if you're live with me, I'll wait for some people to get in there, but this video is a continuation on how to make an extra $100,000 selling on Amazon FBA, how I did it. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Coach Chrispect. Apologize for the cutoff on the last video yesterday. My phone battery ran out and that was it. So part 2 here, we're going to continue on from how to sell on Amazon, the difference between retail arbitrage versus private label. We'll go over those two business models. If you want more information on retail arbitrage, check out some of my past videos and you'll get lots of information on retail arbitrage. You'll get in-store stuff. You'll get the difference in the dynamics. And check out part 1 of this video and you'll learn how I benefited from retail arbitrage versus private label. So let's go. Hit me up in the comment section if you have any questions. I respond to 100% of my questions, so you will get a response. So make the question good. If you're stuck with something, make the question good and I'll give you a detailed response. So private label is the business model that will help you get to $100,000 or more per year selling on Amazon, because of a few reasons, but I'll give you 2 or 3 right now. The first reason is you have to do the research. So private label, it's a research model. It's a model that is about researching the product first before launching, and it's a little more in-depth of product research. So it's not necessarily I'm in a store, I'm scanning products and oh, this one's gonna make me $10. This one is not a singular business model. Private label is a volume business model. Therefore, you need equity to invest and buy enough inventory to last you 2 to 3 months of daily sales while on Amazon. Versus retail arbitrage, you go buy whatever they have in stock because it's a great deal. Maybe they only have 5, maybe they have 10. Maybe they have 10 units, but in 10 different locations. You have to spend 2 days driving around trying to gather all the products. Well, you don't have to do that with private label. With private label, the volume is going to be manufactured for you. You just have to do the research. So private label, and why it's more profitable for sellers, is because sellers spend more time ensuring that the product that they are going to choose to launch and sell on Amazon has the demand. Okay? And there are tools. I'll include those tools in the description down below. So make sure you click on the description box. It'll give you I'll give you some details, some links to tools that I recommend. The first tool we're going to talk about is Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout is the first thing that helped me get to $100,000 plus profit selling on Amazon. What Jungle Scout is, and there are other versions of Jungle Scout, so it's not the only one that you have to choose. Do your research, find the one you like best. But what Jungle Scout is it is a product research tool that allows you to filter through all the sales on Amazon and find products that are in demand at certain price points with certain amount of competition or sellers, and maybe they have a certain amount of profit, maybe they're a certain weight. All those filters you can preset and then essentially spin the wheel, and Jungle Scout software will then list or itemize all the products that match your criteria. So imagine a business model where you have a massive company like Amazon that has hundreds of millions of customers, subscribers, the biggest customer base in the planet. So imagine you could go to Walmart, and you could go into Walmart and you have a product that is in demand, and you could go to Walmart and you could tell Walmart you want to sell your product on their shelves. Well, that's essentially what Amazon is allowing you to do. That's Amazon's business model. Amazon's business model primarily is third-party sellers sell on their website. So no better business model than that, but even better yet, now you have software that shows you the metrics, analyzes Amazon's sales, and then tells you what's hot. Then it's just up to you to determine what you want to launch and sell. And that's really why private label is a faster way to making $100,000 or more, is because you get to choose what you want to sell based on high demand products that are on Amazon. Okay. The other reason it's much faster is with retail arbitrage, it takes time to accumulate inventory, because you have to go and scan and find the inventory manually. Some people do it online, so you have to find that inventory online, and then you have to find the volume. Amazon and selling on Amazon is an inventory game. Don't forget that. It's an inventory game. You need inventory in order to be successful when you're selling on Amazon. You cannot just launch 10 products and then expect all those 10 products to sell out and you're rich. It doesn't work that way. But you can expect to launch volume that equals your goal with private label. So for example, when I first started selling on Amazon, my goal was to make an extra $100 a day, because that was the common goal put out there by teachers who taught people how to sell on Amazon. It was like, well, set yourself up with daily goals and then break down that daily goal into a products that you want to sell. So let's break it down. If I want to make $100 a day, okay, essentially $3,000 a month. So 100 times 30 is 3,000. 3,000 times 12 months, that's $36,000 a year. So I initially said to myself, well, that's not really my goal. My goal would be $100,000. So 3 times that, 3x that. But I followed the business model that was taught to me, and I just went singular with $100 a day. Okay? But today I teach it differently to my students. I teach the same thing, but I want people to focus on $100,000 model, and I teach how to do that. So going back to the $100 a day, the next step is to break that down so that when you create your filters using your tools, you have an idea of how many products you want to sell a day. So you can, with your tools, you can break down the number to like a certain amount of profit. So you can put in sales. Sales is the first criteria filter that you want to find. You want to find products that sell a certain amount of volume daily or monthly. Most of the filters on the tools that you're going to use monthly analytics or metrics. So for example, if you want $100 a day and you break it down to $10 profit per product, That would be 10 products you would have to sell per day to reach $100. 10 products per day to reach $100. So now you use the tool to find, okay, well, what's 10 times 30 days? That's 300. So I need to find all the products on Amazon that do a volume of at least 300 units per month. That right there is the key to building a successful business on Amazon, is the ability to break it down and then use a tool to show you all those products that are based on your goals, whatever it may be. So we're just using the primary one, $100 a day, 10 products times 30 days is 300 products. So you would put in a sales demand of 300 products. What units on Amazon sell at least 300 units per month? Okay. Now the next thing that you would do is you would make your profit. So you know you need to make at least $10. So what products in the 10 would make you $10 a day? Or excuse me, what products on Amazon would make you $10 per sale? So you got to find the price range that meets those particulars. So there's a variety of price ranges. There's a variety of ways you can set it up. Usually the breakdown is Amazon takes about, for a $10 sale, they'll take about $4, because we're selling on Amazon. So you're shipping your products to Amazon. You're hiring Amazon to do all the work, as in you're hiring them to pack it, pick it from the shelves, package it up in a box, add the stuffing, take the sale from the customer, handle returns. Obviously you're using their platform, amazon.com or .ca or whatever the case may be. So you're using a lot of Amazon's and their customer base and all that type of stuff. So to get access to all of that and essentially have Amazon staff, so you got to hire their staff to do the work for you, so you don't have to do it, and it becomes a leverage of your time back. You pay a pick and pack fee and you pay commission, and it's relatively cheap compared to any other platform in the world. I love it. That's number one. So you hire Amazon, so you do Amazon FBA, you have all your products sent to Amazon. Number two is you would make sure that Amazon handles all of the returns of your product. So you don't have to worry about the returns. Amazon will handle all of the returns of your products. Number three is that with Amazon, when you're Amazon FBA and you're sending your products to Amazon, you are now an Amazon Prime seller. What an Amazon Prime seller is I don't know if you ever shopped on Amazon before, but you'll see products listed with Prime. Prime is that 2-day free shipping feature that is Amazon's bread and butter. Most of the customers who buy on Amazon want the free shipping, and they want it really fast. They want the convenience of free shipping, and they want it really fast. Well, to qualify for that, you have to actually ship your products to Amazon. All the sellers that don't offer the Prime badge and don't offer that, maybe they offer free shipping, but it's definitely not going to be 2 days. But most of those, all of those sellers are called merchant sellers. So there's a difference in the type of seller you want to be. We recommend being Prime seller or FBA seller, because you'll do 10x volume, in my opinion, compared to if you were just a merchant and shipping and doing all the work, getting the boxes, paying for the boxes, paying for the packing material, paying for the wrap, paying for the postage, or charging your customer for the postage. That stuff adds up, and that's a lot of work. Trust me, I've tried. I find it a lot of work. But the FBA model is not a lot of work. It's actually a leverage of your time, so you're going to gain all your time back. And that's one of the biggest benefits of this business. You may make 100 grand, but you're also going to reclaim 80% of your time. I can make 100 grand selling on Amazon in about an hour a week. Time commitment. At this phase in my life, I'm in the maintenance phase. I just have to reorder my products, have them shipped direct, send a few labels. Takes me 15 minutes to make a label online. Send it to my supplier in China. They take care of the rest. Takes me a few minutes to jump online and check my advertising. That's about it. So I reclaim 80-90% of my time back and make an extra $100,000 a year selling on Amazon, because I do Amazon FBA, not merchant. So I do prime. So you're now a prime seller. You're now finding products. You're in the research business. You're trying to find products that are hot sellers that sell on Amazon. Now in my course, I don't talk about singular. I talk about launching 3 or 4. I talk about a hybrid model that I've come up with, that I find more successful for me at getting products to stick and to be successful versus just doing one at a time. I think the biggest failure action, they don't fail, they don't even launch. They go through the course and everything, but they don't launch, so they fail right away. But let's say you get to launch and you do launch. The second biggest reason people fail is they only launch products to be successful, to start selling. Takes them too long to figure out how to rank it on page 1. Takes them too long to figure out the price points and figure out how to split test their listing. Takes them too long to figure out how to optimize all their information and their keywords. And then they end up burning out or just not finding that it's a successful business because they only launch one. So my business model is to launch more than 1, 3 or 4 products at a time, but a completely different model, so it's still affordable, there's no loss, and you're going to have success. So yeah, really that's the gist of it. You have a software tool to help you do the research. You have multiple tools to help you do the research. You can pay for these software tools. There are also free ways to do research. They're a little more, they require a little bit more time to understand how product research works, what sells, what's patented, what's not patented, what you can and can't sell, what price points to sell at. For example, you don't want to sell products that are $5 or $10. $10 is not bad, just depends on how lightweight it is, how in demand it is. For example, fidget spinners, you could get those for cheap. You could ultimately have sold them for $10 and made $5 a fidget spinner, or up around there, and sold hundreds a day. But the period of the fidget spinner was what, 4 months, and then it fell off the face of the earth. But there were people selling them from anywhere from $9 to $29 for fancier ones. So there will be more trends like that coming. People ask, well, or more every year. They're increasing by 3-4%, which is incredible. Check Amazon's ticker and read the stories about Amazon. Google Trends and read stories about Amazon on Google Trends, or Amazon FBA if you want more information about selling on Amazon. But it's just a great business model that you can do on a part-time basis from your home, from your phone, from your computer. Doesn't require much startup costs. And then productive, you can be super productive because you get rewarded really quick. Amazon Pay every 2 weeks. You are in it, you're invested, so your money's in product. Your product's at Amazon. It's up to you as an entrepreneur to generate sales, so you have to use techniques to help your product get ranked. And then ultimately how to increase your price to a profitable price point, how to increase your reviews so you become the dominant seller on that listing. And then Amazon's doing a lot of exciting things to make an equal playing field for everybody who's selling on Amazon. And ultimately, I think that will be another big reason why this is not a dead business, because you can start and compete against some of the biggest listings out there and not have any issues doing that. So I will leave a link to my course in the description below. I'm not here to promote my course on this video. I just want to give some information about why it's a good business.